Alright, now we're good. So I just have to do that every hour. I just have to stop the recording and then edit the file so I know what it is. And I think I might be a lot more selective with the fish in the grain. Maybe hold just about 500, maybe 400, and then only sell it off if it's like a really high price or if somebody just got done sieging. I think that might be the way to go with that. All right, I still have plenty of hardwood. Oh man, that is cheap. Check out the hardwood. 12 or 11. Yeah, I'll buy that at 11. I think I'll send the outcast out from Sayanon. Then we need to remember to check to see where both the iron ore and the hardwood is going. Which I believe the hardwood will go to Emprella. And I need to buy my arrows. So that's what I need to have accomplished. Yeah, they're going to have pretty good prices here. Yep, that's what I figured. They're a pretty good place to buy. Britannia is really good to buy. We'll sell soon though. Once we get over into, they're 11. Once we get over here in Empire territory. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my bad. Oh, did I just do that? No. Gotta be kidding me. Oh, it works. I thought I made him scout. So maybe they did fix that now. I thought for sure he was my scout. So I guess you don't need to worry about that. Wait a minute. Oh no! No! Quartermaster. Oh no. That is so terrible. Who's quartermaster? Oh, it's a disaster. It says I'm P13. I need to see if I'm still gaining it. I had somebody with that, and I don't know who, so I need to see if I'm gaining steward skill. Wow. It's really not difficult. There's an easy solution to it. If a player leaves the party, they forfeit the role. It's just what I would do. Alright, let's see. Steward. No, I'm still gaining it. So the role is not assigned to me, but I am gaining it. Now, however, with the role not assigned to me, that might not mean that I'm getting the perks. So that is something that I'm going to have to look into. There's my caravans up to 1,200. But we're going to have to give it about 80 to 100 days for them to establish. And then once they've done that, then I can take a look at how much 7 of them are making. I still don't think making 200 a day is worth it. Because it still doesn't constitute the what Mexico said being high risk, high reward. You think making 200 off a caravan is high risk, high reward? You're not getting a high reward because it's costing you 15,000 non-Assyri and 22,000 non-Assyri to make it. So I don't think that reward is there. Almost out of beer. $173. I'm not sure what he's doing, but Mexico keeps going on and offline. I would really love a response if he thinks that's normal. It's kind of the question that I pose to them when I do ask these points out of them is, what do you guys consider normal? And that's the answer that I try to get, and it's like you can't get an answer for that. And I think that is something that Tail World should always know. If they're going to institute something or change something, they should have an idea of what normal is. That way, they're changing it because they're feeling it's not normal. So I feel like you should have that information if you're going to be making a change. Or else there's no reason to make the change. The only reason why you do it is because it's not normal. So you're making a change to try to make it normal. So what in your eyes is normal? But even then, it's hard to get an answer out of what is normal. It's like I tried to say to them, what does Tail World consider that is normal for a trader to hit 300? How many days do they think it's fair? And you can't get a straight answer. Well, then how can you move the perk from 225 to 300 if you don't know what normal is? Do you not test it? That's kind of where I get at with them. Is if you're going to make a change, you have to be able to know what normal is. It's like anything in the world. You only make a change when it's not within the norm and you're trying to alter it so it gets there. But when you can't get an answer what the normal is, it kind of gets a little frustrating because then you kind of are like, well, then why are you changing it? And that's the only reason why I'm doing this test right now. Is to try to see if that's okay. And I don't think I'd be doing as good in 1.5.5. I feel like the economy has changed a bit that I don't think I would have done it in 1,300 days. I don't believe I will. No, it does not. Because you didn't buy it. Alright, there we go. 14. Alright, that's good. Well, we do have to waste just a little bit of time because I need to see where both of those villages are going. So this can be a waste of potentially 3 or 4 days. But I do want to put a workshop up here just to see how smithies are doing because I have not tested a smithy yet. So I kind of want to run these tests just to always kind of see, okay, what's that flavor of the month going? I try to give people a heads up as to what it is. Alright, so now we need to go down to the 2 villages and see where they're going. Wouldn't you know it? Oh, we burned. Alright, there they go. Yeah, they're going there. Yep, alright, we're gonna go grab it. We're gonna go grab a smithy. Oh, multiple times. I just did a trader test video where I show it from 500 to, or I showed it starting at day 500 and how long it took me when I had 10 attribute points into social, how long it took me to get 300 in 1.5.5, and now I'm doing the test for 1.5.6. However, I'm only using 8 social points. So the thing is how long is it going to take? It took me about I think it was 1,381 days, I believe it was, and that's not trading horses. So yeah, I've done it. I've done it a few times. Not quick talk. We need visit. I figure it's going to take somewhere around another 50 hours, is what I'm guessing, to get there. So if I stream 10 hours a day, I could have it done this weekend, which I'm not going to do. I figure it's going to take me a couple weeks to get done. And I don't know about you, but I personally do not want to spend weeks grinding trading just to get everything as a price. I might be wrong, but I don't really feel like that is something everybody wants to do. Not when I can load up a game and literally within what, an hour be given a fief. So I think they have that a little. I now everything has a price is insanely powerful that people just don't realize. To be able to walk up in peacetime and just snatch a fief away from anyone, and then when you do that, it causes them to be. They're not as expensive to recruit into your clan, so it's like a double whammy. You're taking the fief away from them, and then they're costing hardly nothing in the process. So it is insanely powerful. I just don't think, though, spending upwards of 2,000 days to do it, in my opinion, anybody would want to do that. Okay, so we have everything done, but the step arrows. I need to get those. Yeah, I'm doing my best not to get sucked into mods. I really am trying my best, and that's because I created my channel on the beta branch. And I want to try to give as much information on that. And if I start modding, I'm going to have to go to a live branch, probably the main one. So, you know, it's kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. You would really love to mod, but then you're completely taken away from the beta branch in the process. So I'm trying my best not to be sucked into it. There are my arrows. Okay, I got my stacked step arrows. In and out. And I'll take that free money. And the level. Show me the money. Yeah, there's a free 42.50. Alright, let's get up there. Oh, that's 24 of them. I'd love to have gone after them. Art of the trade. Let's go see what their prosperity is before I decide that. Oh, they're doing okay. They're not doing too bad at all. But, oh, I forgot to mention that to him. I totally forgot. The bound village issues and settlement issues are decimal points now, if you look at it. Look at the bound village issues. 0.2 was that intended. So I'm not sure if that is what they wanted. Because that means every town's prosperity is just going to skyrocket. Because they have nothing to hold it down. I did not see that in the patch notes. So I was a little confused about that. That they changed settlement issues to be, 1/5. Yeah, oh, that is something I actually discussed yesterday in my live stream. I have been considering creating a map in which I'm thinking of color coding it and where is the best place to buy and sell items. I am considering doing that. And then making it like, I don't know, maybe a PDF where you can download it off of the cloud or something. And then that way you can print it out for reference. I have definitely considered doing that. Since I know where most things are and where a lot of the good prices are for things. So I've considered doing that. The one downfall to that is each patch, things change slightly. And you can get it where one area might be good for it, and then the next time they're just so and they really wouldn't count. But all you have to do really to know is watch just a couple of the 1,000 day challenges, and for the most part, you should really be able to pick up on it. Is all you should really have to do. Because I really explain it, and I can literally explain it in probably just a minute or two. It's really not hard to do because every place has the kind of same thing. But I ran a route. I explained the route that I run, and it's probably really advantageous if you go back to the 1,000 day challenge and you watch the route that I take, and you're seeing me take the same route every time. And I show you where I'm buying and selling because I'm just going in a circle. There's 3 circles. There's one, you always going down into a series, but you come through this Empire land. Then there's one into Botania, or Landia, but then still the Empire. And then there's one into Landia way up through Sturgia. That's it. Those are the 3 routes that I take. And you have the same buying and selling every time. But I think watching just a couple episodes of the 1,000 day challenge will allow you to learn how to do it. I really do. Because I believe I show every moment of it, don't I? I think I show every single moment. I don't cut anything out of it. So you could literally just watch a couple, because I think one episode gets you from Kuzite all the way to Valandia. So you'd need to watch maybe just 2 or 3 episodes. But really, when it comes down to it, that video, it's just really buying the green is all what it comes down to. When stuff is green, you buy it. And just learning the selling price is all you need to do. But anytime you realistically see green, you buy. And that's what you're seeing me do when I go through this. Green, buy. And of course, what I mean green is that green. But then you just have to develop little strategies. Obviously, I'm not buying wool because these have a wool reverie. Oh, man. Okay, I need to buy cheese and butter. What is their prosperity at? It's at 3,000, but now it's stopped. Yeah, I got so many videos up, and that's where I tell people to just open up the playlist of my guides and tutorials and just look at the playlist. You don't even need to click on a video. See what's up there. Because there can be something up there that can just totally blow your mind. So here's the dilemma. I really want to buy the butter and cheese. However, if I do that, I'm going to drop their prosperity down to virtually nothing. And they're at 3,700. I really do want to buy. I got to buy their butter and cheese. Sorry, dudes. I got to do it to you. They're just way too valuable right now. I should do a generalized list of where to buy and sell. Now we get a band base. Damn it. I'm a little confused about those settlement issues, though. That really has me confused. Why are they decimal points? 0.2. I'm wondering if they redid them so they would have a lot less prosperity, where they wouldn't gain as much and lose as much. I wonder if that's what their goal was. That's what I'm thinking what they were doing was. Alright, so we got our herd penalty way down now. It's down to a 0.89. I'm down to a 0.5 overburden penalty. However, I'm only traveling 4.5. Why am I so slow? Huh. Well, I guess it's not that slow for 200 soldiers and being non-Kuzite. So I guess it's not that bad. And once again, we are taking your butter and your cheese. I can't help myself. I do love trading, but we need some help with it. We need some serious help. Trading is supposed to be fun, not a job. And right now it feels like a trader is work. So that's what I'm trying to get them to understand is it should be fun. But it doesn't feel that way right now. It just feels like it's such a chore to spend 1,500 to 2,000 days to get 300, so it just doesn't feel right. We're going to take the caravan ambush, of course, like we always do. And that will bump us up even more and make her a lot easier to become powerful. And we lost the ragged again. The ragged has been captured twice. He's the only one to get captured. You would think so, considering prosperity is built into security and loyalty as well. Now, I think the prosperity is tied into security, and the loyalty is tied into prosperity and security. I believe I had that right. Look at that. Way up there. I still have 28 more to go. Look at all those freaking dudes, man. Over 100 of them ready to go to tier 4 or tier 3. Crazy. Okay. Freaking ragged. Dude, you're killing me. Where is he at? We gotta end up getting a ragged. That's part of the process of this. You can't just ignore him. You have to get him. Oh, he's still a prisoner, so we won't bother with him right now until we know where he's at. I am a little bit worried about the fact that I don't have the quartermaster skill. I have a strange suspicion that by not having the skill, I'm not getting the perks. I'm still gaining steward because I am technically I'm the only quartermaster, but I honestly don't think you get the perks. I don't see any. I do see you guys though, and you guys interest me. $57 of them. Now, hopefully, she can take longer than about 4 seconds from dying. Let's hope she, yeah, longer than 5 seconds, please. Alrighty, fellas. Oh, wow. Ah, don't do it. They're gonna go after him. There's nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do. Oh, hello. Hey, buddies. Now watch out for the horsey. They're getting ready to run. Oh, I missed them. Oh, really? Missed them? Gotcha. Gotcha. And again. Gotcha. Missed him. Ah, it was good enough. Do you have a governor? That culture is really a big thing, though. Not having that culture can really hurt you. You get like a -3 if you're not the same, and you get a +3 if you are, so it really makes a huge difference. How close am I getting? I am at 122. Wow, I still got a ways to go. I just don't think I'm doing as much fighting as I should be. I need to go after a few more looter parties than I'm actually doing. But that's where it's good to have a companion of each culture, and then that way you can assign them because that gives you a +1 loyalty bonus. There's the green. 18. Oh, wow. That's a pretty damn good price. Really good price again. Um, Now, another 11K. Yeah, it's at the beginning of the game though. You gotta think, who are you going to be with and what's the possibility, because it's just so important to have a governor, especially one that's an engineer early in the game. And now with rebellions, it's even that much more important because you don't want to lose it from a rebellion. I don't necessarily go out of my way to do that. However, I keep that in mind, especially when it comes to my wife. There are times when I want to think about having a wife that is going to be governed my first town. And that's why a lot of times I do like to choose a Kuzite wife, because it seems like that's what I'm going to go after. I don't want to join the Kuzites and help them snowball. And that's done. They, guess they stopped it. I see skill raising. I got to figure out wine and oil. That's what I have to figure out. So oil is 40. I think wine is going to be like 30. Yeah, right around 30. Okay. So so butter and cheese is what wine and oil is now. I got to try to relate them as to how I can remember what it is. And this is how butter and cheese used to be. I used to buy butter at 20, cheese at 30, and then sell for 10 higher. But now these are actually a lot less. But they could be the same, really, if I want to run them that way. Wow, it's going to be a pretty good sale. That's not bad. Not as much as I actually hoped it would be. However, we are gaining that speed. We're really starting to pump that speed up now. Yeah, I didn't check that as soon as I went in there. I was like, wait a minute. No, there you go. Probably just me. And this is Oh yeah, insurance plans, without a doubt. 25% decrease in the price penalty for consumable items. Wait a minute, is that working? Wait a minute, is that even working? Let's test it out. All right, oil's at 44. I'll check everybody else out in a minute. That doesn't look like it's working to me. So I'm gonna have to probably put in a bug report for that because that should have changed. I mean, that is a huge perk, and to not have the price change, it feels impossible that you would get that much of a. I mean, 25% decrease in the buying price. That should have changed. It's 44. That should have went down by a couple. So I have a feeling that might not be working, although I have not checked Bannerlord perks. He does take a bit to get that updated, so I haven't looked at that actually to see. Mm. Aha. Yep, it doesn't work. Partially implemented, you get the 5,000 back, but the 25% decrease in the buying price for consumables is not working. Alright, that's what I thought. That should have moved. So, yeah. That's what I thought. So that has not been worked on yet. It says it's there, but you would think if it says it's there, it would have been implemented. And it has not been. The problem I have is who is the quartermaster? I need to talk to. Wait a minute, is somebody here? Somebody's here. I can't catch him though. Oh, I guess not. I gotta talk to every one of my caravans that I come across because I gotta find out who's the quartermaster. I don't know whether or not that's bugged. Well, the perk gives you 5,000 for the caravan coming back, but no, it's just the decrease in buying price for consumables altogether. So it's got two different bonuses to it. Okay, so oil's 40. Yep. And then this would be 35. Okay, 45, 35. All right. You know, I'm getting that feeling that we're not really getting inflation again. I don't know why I say this every single playthrough. It doesn't feel like prices are going up. The global average. Even though it says it is. I mean, they're talking grain is 7 to 8 right now. What's fish? All right, let's find out what the average price of fish is. I think that the global average when we started was 8. Let's find out what that average is. There's supposed to be a natural inflation in the game. It is 50% per 10 to 15 years is the natural inflation in the game. So our fish, geez. All right, so it should be. So the average price of fish has gone up by 1, or approximately 11%. Just a rough estimate. So it's gone up by 11% in 5 years, a little over 5 years. That's a little bit below inflation. I thought, wasn't it 10 to 15 years Mexico said it was? 50% per 10 to 15 years? Which is 800 to 1200 days is the natural course of it. Oh, hello. You're finally back again. Can you live this time? The only guy to lose in a caravan, and he's done it twice. Oh, wait a minute. Is he... Let's check and see if he's quartermaster. I don't know who I made quartermaster. It's a problem. Oh, it's not him. I have no clue who it was. I gotta think who that would be. They should have some sellables then. Sargot for 40 to 50. Alright, I'll try to remember that. Clicking on the caravan. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I remember something about that. Something about clicking on a character was supposed to give you more information on them. I remember something about that in the patch notes. Jeez, look at that. That's insane. So do you do it from here or from there? Who is it? I don't remember trying that yet. Nobody here says they have quartermaster. It's the only way I'm going to find out, literally, is by talking to each and every one of them. I can't think of it any other way. That looked like a new clan. I saw that little snake symbol. That right there. That looks like a new clan. I really wish a hotfix would drop today. It doesn't seem like the prices are really moving. Just like everything's kind of stagnant again. Alright, I got about 5 minutes before I gotta cut the video. And that's what's weird, because I've said it in every playthrough. If you go back to the series, the two 1,000 day challenges, I said the exact same thing. Around that 300 to 500 day mark, the inflation just kind of eh. And then right around 500 to 700, it just explodes every single time. And right now it feels like I'm not doing a lot of selling. Okay, now I want to buy. Okay, let's see what we can do about this. Well, I need to be daytime. I really want to see my daytime numbers. I'm trying to figure out what speed I want to run. Alright, we're at 4.6. Let's see where we can max this out compared to... No, 4.5. I already dipped. Yep. It's like I said, you actually hurt yourself more with a herd penalty than you do with an overburden penalty when you're not talking about a lot. However, buying beer for 17 and under, and then grain for 5, meat, dates, butter, my word. Look at this all. I guess when the economy does go haywire, I'm going to be prepared for it. I won't buy, of course I won't buy the grain, but I just had to buy this stuff. You know, I'm going to have to check that Charis out more. I often do not go to Charis. I bypass them altogether and I go from Ortesia to Sargot. So I'm going to have to pay attention to that a little bit more. I still need 3 more points. Which is level 32. Well, that's going to be difficult hitting 32 without smithing or a lot of fighting or becoming a vassal. That's going to be pretty darn hard to do. Yeah, it's about time for me to cut this. I'm going to have to cut this video again. Alright, so wine is the cheaper one. Nothing's red. Oh, there we got fur. So we had a little bit of red. Oil for 30. Nah, we'll wait. I don't want to go too overboard. I don't want to kill too much of my speed again. $177. Alright, so as soon as I get done trading here, I do need to cut this. Rebels in Donostica. I gotta cut this one up again. That'll be my second one, so that'll put me 5 videos behind on YouTube. I'll be right now. I'll have 5 of them ready to upload. I think I'm gonna do another 3 tonight. I think I'm gonna try to do 3 a day. Because it does take me about an hour and a half to upload and process, and that doesn't process high definition. That's just standard definition. That's another half hour itself. Ooh, they go meat for 42. Got a little bit of it off there. Tools. Not want to wait? No. No. Alright, oil at 26. That's pretty good. I'll take it to 30. Alright, so I gotta cut this video, and then I've got to and I want to see if Mexico has sent me a message. Stop recording.